So I just want to do a quick update on the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus. We are empty. Um, uh, we're sitting around 700 rounds. I put another 100 rounds through today. The previous range trip, I did have a small issue. The pin in the trigger, as you can see here, is starting to walk out. How well you can see that on camera. It was out further before, and then until I felt it poking my finger when I was putting a couple 100 rounds through it, and I did push it back in with a punch. It does go right back in, so I could just push it back in, but I don't want to have to keep using a punch and pushing this trigger pin back in after every range trip. It shouldn't do that. In the firearms that I've had, I can't recall any that had this issue. Now, it hasn't affected reliability or anything like that. I'm around 700 rounds, like I said, and I have yet to have a single malfunction. And I was running it hard today to see if I could get the pin to walk again. And I wasn't too concerned about accuracy. I was just trying to put rounds down range at a quick pace to see if I can get it to come out, because I've already contacted Smith & Wesson customer support about this. I emailed them. Within 48 hours, they emailed me back. I told them the issue, and then they recommended that I return it to get it fixed. Then they sent me a label. This is all within a span of 3 or 4 days. So I don't know. I don't know if anyone has any suggestions. I didn't really want to bother to return it, but I don't want to have to keep using a punch every time I hit the range to push it back in. I would imagine if I ignored it, eventually it would possibly come all the way out. I'm not sure. I'm not a gunsmith. I don't quite know how all the internals work. I just know the gun's reliable, but this wasn't put in properly. And I have heard of some people having this issue online. Some people recommend putting just Loctite and pushing it back in, but then other people said don't do that. If you send it into Smith & Wesson, they'll just change the pin. So, but I feel like it grants me an opportunity to test Smith & Wesson's customer support. It's not like I don't have other firearms I could be using in the meantime, and it also brings me to the Canik MC9 Mete with the magazine release. It's been over 2 weeks. They haven't even got back to my email yet. Not a huge issue. I mean, I can pull them out, but I shouldn't have to pull them out. They should drop freely. There are some fixes that were recommended, which I have tried some of them. No luck. Some of them I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel like I have enough know-how to be heating up things in that nature to get the magazines to want to drop. So we'll see what Canik says down the road, but I feel like it's an opportunity for me to incorporate customer service into the reviews for both of these firearms. Not sure if that's something that someone's interested in. All firearms do have issues. There is no perfect firearm. So I may return this to Smith. They've been pretty quick in replying. I already have the label. I just have to box it up, relabel it, and put the label on and send it out to them and see how long that takes. I guess they'll just fix this pin, change the pin. I'm not sure. But yeah, if anyone has any other suggestions beyond putting Loctite and pushing it back in, let me know. And has anyone tried putting some red Loctite on it and pushing it back in, and has it affected performance or anything like that? Have they had any issues since then? But yeah, I'll keep you updated. Like I said, 700 rounds. We do have a minor issue here with the pin walking out. So I'll pause the review for now until I figure out what I want to do with it. And I'll keep you updated in the future. Any questions or suggestions, just leave them down in the comment section, and I'll get to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching.